Hello again, everyone. I'm back and I'm going to make a couple of cards, I think, with this background that I made this morning. I'm absolutely thrilled with it, I have to say. I didn't think it would come out as pretty as this. Anyway, I looked through my dies and I had a vision of using all of this in different parts for a couple of cards. I've got two different sizes. This is my regular half a sheet of A4 cut down the length, tent folded, and this is a 5x7 with a book fold. I don't know what you call it really, but you know what I mean. So in my dies, I came across this little lot, which are all these here are all Sizzix, and I thought for the larger card I would just kind of cut out a panel like this from somewhere. This side, I think. That side's got a little bit of a blemish there, but and have this down the side of the card. And I looked through my leaf dies to see if I could find any that were a similar sort of shape to these, and I came up with these two. And again, these are Sizzix as well. So I thought I might use a bit of this side to cut out a couple of leaves. Maybe I put a bit more treatment around the edge, whatever. And I was wondering, I thought if I want to get this out, I can't do all the leaves as well, but if I use a smaller square, I might be able to fit 3 out of this bit somewhere. So we'll kind of see. If I can't, I could always use 2 smaller leaves, and that's what I fancied for this card. I have 1, 2, 3 squares. And I also dug out some gold mirror card and some gold non-shed glitter. And I think either of these looks quite nice against this background. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure. We could do one of one or one of the other, couldn't we really? So first of all, let me just cut out this piece. Where do I want it? I'd quite like having as many acorns as possible in there. Let's just cut it right to the edge here. I may have to, I don't think I've got one that's exactly the same shape and a little larger, so I may have to cut the mount with my trimmer and then deal with the edges later. So let's cut out one of these. There we go. It has flattened it a bit, putting it through the die cutting machine again, but because all of the things are highlighted anyway with the embossing powder, I don't think it matters. So have a fancy for that kind of like this, and maybe some leaves partially coming off it. I cut some of the various things out just in plain white scrap card just to see which size I would like. If I use this smaller rectangle as a frame, I could either have that as is, this is what it's meant for, to go inside the 3 little squares, or could have slightly smaller ones like that, or even slightly larger ones. So it kind of depends what I can get out of my piece of background. I'm still in awe of this. I absolutely think it's fab. Really lovely. Okay, now what am I going to do with it? What should I have? Shall I have the... Perhaps I'll do one in the gold and the other one with the glitter. Let's cut this. Right. I don't want a very big border, so probably about like that. Okay. Push that right up. I think that's probably it. Let's take a look if we're equidistant all the way around. Yes, that's not bad. Now, because I don't like raw cut edges with a trimmer, I'm going to go round the edge of this with an embossing tool, just to round over that edge. Can't remember which of the two. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, that can go onto there. That can go onto here. So, I just love it. Now, what do I do with this other one? It's a question of how many squares we could fit. Because I do fancy having a... Oh, that might be a bit big. If I have a couple of smaller ones. So, let's see what we can do. This is the larger of the... These are actually my press cut nesting dies. So we could get 1, 2, easily get 3 out of there. I haven't got anywhere to have one of these leaves, so if I put that one there like that, I think, where's the bit it came from? You can see what it looks like. It's a bit ordinary, isn't it, really? How about the little one? Right, let me just do something. I think I might have to use little ones. And for this one, I think I'll use this non-shed glitter card, and I'll cut it out with this. Okay. I do prefer die cut edges to simply cut edges, which is why I'm going to use the die rather than just cutting it with my trimmer. Right. Okay. Kind of doing this both at the same time here. Oh, didn't cut quite through. Don't know if that's because it's the magic mat or what. Let's just put it through again, make sure I'm in the right hole. Right, let's try this. Still not cut through. Let's just try a regular plate. I don't know whether a glitter card is more difficult to cut or not. It's strange, isn't it? Let's make sure we're in the grooves, and I think we are. Try again. I can't believe this. Nope, that hasn't either. It must be something to do with the glitter card, I would suspect. Let me just go through. It's probably got a plasticky finish. Okay. Now, what size do we want on there? Not much will show on that, will it? But let's just have a look. Here's my card. But then I'd get more of this, won't I? Let's try the bigger ones and just hope for the for the best. Oh my lord! Right, let's get this one right in the corner. If I use this one here, I wouldn't be able to do the little jiggery pokery. It would cut all 3 at once, and that would be the end of that. So we've got one there. Looks nice. Let's have this this bit up here with quite a bit of gold on, I think. Okay. That's 2. It is pretty, isn't it? Now, I've got to try and get... Can I get a couple of leaves out as well? I think I probably will. I'm just looking for... The trouble is, the nice bit is in the middle, and I don't think I can get leaves either side. Now I'm going to have to do it like this. Let's have that bit there. Okay. Top plate. There's my third one of those. Perfect, look at that. Not much space between, but we can just about manage it. That's good-o. Now I want a couple of leaves. Perhaps I should do that one as is. Like that. If I did that, can I fit this in there? Yes, just about. Right, let's try it. Cut it with the leaf. I can emboss these particular dies to get the veins to show, but I don't know if we'll actually need it. Where's my pokey tool? Here it is. I'm going to have to do something with this so that it shows up a little more. Something on the edges or stuff like that, I think. Let's try this one here. Okay. That's pretty much the whole of my piece of background used, which is wonderful. So this one is probably just going to have a sentiment. Haven't thought about what I'm going to do. Okay. Doing a 2-in-1 here. Right. That almost looks like it continues. I know it doesn't, but it kind of looks like it might. Okay, let's do something with these. What are we going to do with these? I'm thinking I may just add a little Versamark to the edge and add some more of that gold glitter. Let's try that. Okay. This one. And the other. Let's get a stalk as well. Just wondering whether to do a bit of that with the edge of that. Let's try this first and see where we go with this. Let's pick them up. Okay, a little bit of this gold twinkle. It's quite fine actually, quite nice. Make it not quite so uniform. Okay, pop this back in the pot. And then we'll heat these two up. See what they look like. Right, just a moment or two. I just want that a little bit more jaggedy. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Try this chap. And again, just a bit more jaggedy on the edge. Oh, those are nice, aren't they? I'm kind of pleased with that. Now, the thing is, do I do a bit of this gold around the edge of the actual shape? I think I do. Just a little bit of versamilk around the edge of this, and a bit of gold around the edge of this as well. I want it quite random, I don't want it really even. Right, a bit of this. Oops, I have to put a bit of glue on that just to keep that in. Okay. Oops. That's fine. I really rather like this gold. I don't remember using it before. I suppose I must have done, but I haven't got the thing in. Let's see if that'll keep it in. Okay, let's just heat this. Oh, isn't that lovely? Because this background is kind of bubbly in anyway because of the actual embossing folder. Right, let me glue this to this. Just let me have a little sweep here. I can't just sweep it off this mat because it kind of drags, but I can wipe it with a baby wipe. I'll clean up properly later. Right, let's stick this down. I'm going to use my tape runner. I have to say this has been such fun. I absolutely loved it. Let's get this on here. Right. Don't think I've got room for a third, have I? I haven't got a... I do like to do things in three, but I think what I will do is do a sentiment across here, and then that will sort of make the third element, as it were. Let's pop these on. I'm not doing the edging on this one. Perhaps I should have done, but let's put the other one in. When I do things in three, if I've got to space them out, I do the two ends first, rather than going down and then not getting an exact even space, do this end as far as I can, similarly to that end, and then get the last one absolutely in the middle between the two. So here we go. I don't know how they were before. Doesn't matter. There we go. Right, and that can go on there. And I think we can simply have, I wonder if I should do that rather than a tent fold, do it that way and have it, I think I will. I'll cut another card base and have it going this way. Then I could have a sentiment going across there. I will do that. What sentiment could I have, I ask myself. Happy birthday, thinking of you. To get the fold this way, I will have to cut my piece of A4 across the width and then a tent fold again. But I'm really rather pleased with these. I will carry on, find a sentiment, probably in the gold, the respective golds. And I like these leaves though, don't you? Oh my, it's a real revelation to me, this. So, happy birthday or whatever. This will be embossed in gold, I think, to match with that. This one, I may well just die cut the glitter and put it across there, or just underneath if I want to show more of that. So, almost 2 cards, but I think, you know, if you start to see an idea that I do, often you could probably think, oh, I'd like to do so-and-so with that. And you know, it brings an idea with you. So I think that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I say I will get another card base so it would look a little more finished, sort of like this. So, but I think I'll have the opening going the other way. So, look at that. Not much left of that, is there? But I think I might be doing this technique more than once. So please like, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.